José.
A mano derecha, por favor. 11. A mano derecha. Gracias, 11. Bienvenidos. 12, 15, 16. Representa las estaciones del año. Como está lleno de uvas, representa el otoño. El autor de la Divina Comedia, Universal. Es Anubis. Chacales y Anubis. Los chacales que protegen las tumbas de los faraones. Los vasitos no los pueden dejar en esas mesas ahí si han terminado, por favor.
They were moving the pulp away from the fruit, and they put it to dry in the sun with something called mullet, which is the sticky part of the marshmallow. That we're all out here. Brasil. Alright? South East. Oh. Alright. Oaz volcano. Oaz volcano is one of the 6 active volcanoes Costa Rica have. So that mineralizes a lot of the soils in here. Very good for coffee. Another factor is the weather. We have a very good dry season. You do the same. Make a little hole, put it in the soil. Anyone else who would like to plant a seed? You want to plant a seed? All right. Anyone else? Rita? All right. All right. So that seed you're planting in there, it will take 2 months to sprout into this. All right. 2 months or 2.5 months. It depends on the variety or in the area or the weather. It depends on many different factors. Now, after it sprout, it will open what we call the butterfly, this round leaflets in here, okay? And then the round leaflets, after the plant have real sets of real leaves, the round leaflets will decay and fall. As soon as they sprout, we
discovered in Ethiopia by the crazy group of goats. Yes. Priority of Arabican coffee created by the group of agronomists of Starbucks in 2004 here in Costa Rica. After that, we give the seeds away for free to small farmers in Costa Rica. One of those farmers. How hard is it to pick coffee? All right, a lot of people give it for granted, thinking that coffee grows already roasted.
really sweet, right? Doesn't taste like coffee at all. It's a fruit. Oh yeah. We used to eat these fruits all the time when we used to pick coffees. But if you swallow the seeds, the coffee will get kind of bitter. Coffee comes with water, and the fruits will be floating on top with water, just like whitewater rapids, but for coffee. And then this thick parts of the first section, rocks and heavy metals or anything like that, rings, earrings, bracelets, coins, golden tooth, all those things will end up in here. And then once when it reaches the last part of the canoe, you see the tank is a lot deeper. Well, the coffee first will sink to the bottom. Stay there for up to 1 week. Dry in the sun. Create a canal, and you're gonna walk in the canal that you're creating on a straight line, no zigzagging, right? On a straight line, yes. But
Step in the cup.
yeah, you step on the canal, you walk in the middle, right? Come. All right. Right? Don't worry. Okay. You're walking behind. Looking out, are you opening? We do this every 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending on the humidity of the seeds. Yes. Well, not really. Okay, listen, after we dry the coffee on a drying patio, on a drying bed, or on a coffee dryer, why not to buy bad coffees? Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is this black seeds right here. This is not roasted, something with water. This is on roast. 2 years ago, we took 100 grams of this, roasted in a micro roastery, brew it, grind it, brew it, drink it, and learn not to do it anymore. It tastes like roadkill with water. Really bad. Another thing I'm going to show you is this type of seeds. I don't know if you can see these seeds right here. Right? Inside, they were eaten by an insect. The insect is called broca. The insect eats the fruit from the inside out. Back there. All right. So we have 14 hectares of a property where we created new hybrids, but we know GMO or cloning. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's go here for a second. Let's see how they get measuring their copies. I'm gonna open this. See here, look at the sacks of coffee. Remember that we talked to ¿cuál era tu nombre? We talked to Adelaida before, all right? And she gave us one of her sacks to feel how heavy it was. Now look at all the sacks they picked. And they actually gonna start bringing it to him up there, so he can measure it in a little tiny box called cajuela, which is a volume method, so they will get paid. They will get paid at the end of the day. They can change at the end of the day. This is the equivalent of one basket. They get one of these ones, so in the afternoon, they can go and change this in the main office on the other side. Okay? Why? So they don't have necessarily that much money walking on the farm. That's pretty much why. The roast cycle of the coffee we do in this farm. Now this is the only artisanal roastery Starbucks owns in the planet. be from 90 to 96 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a thermometer, don't worry. Boil your water in coffee, but coarse grind. If you put coarse grind into a siphon, for example, this is the Japanese siphon. If you put coarse grind into a siphon that uses a medium grind, you will under extract your coffee. But if you put medium grind coffee that it belongs to a siphon into a coffee press, you will over extract your coffee. So make sure you're using the correct grind type. And besides the water, the freshness, drink it at once. But first, smell it. Okay? Now, because we're gentlemen, ladies, cover it with one hand and smell it. Now, cover it with one hand and smell it. I know you don't drink coffee, but you don't want to at least smell it?
Gracias, papi. Blaues Wasser hat es auf jeden Fall schon mal gefunden.
Solo estamos por 13.000 colones, como toda esta temporada de verano 2020, así que se vengan de una para dar inicio ya de lo que es este lunes de aceleración, este lunes de piques acá en Parque Viva. 4 la derecha y nuestro juego. 11-4 contra Costa Rica.